Hey, how y'all doing? This is another video of Rough Diaries. So this is the second video. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is what I wanted to kind of like talk about, touch on, say it to my pimple. I'm just having a real hard time with everything, and if you hear any noise in the background, pay that no attention. Um, I'm kind of like where I was when I was, I want to say 14. And you might be asking, where is that? I'll tell you. Where I was when I was 14. See, I didn't know. I didn't know how cruel kids was. I didn't know anything of that sort. So, I get into high school. I joined the dance team. I know what y'all thinking. You? Yes. I was on the dance team. And when I joined the dance team, you know how you have practice on certain days. And even though I had practice certain days, either the principal or the receptionist, they would be like, Raphael Hartwick, please report back to room 19 to go home to get changed. When I tell y'all, them students, they used to clown me. They used to clown me. They used to do it. And it was like, well, damn. Like, wow, or whatever. And I got to the point to where I got to the point where they used to tease me a lot. Like, you were Davis, And it got so bad to the point where it was to the point and it got to the point where one day I was in tutoring, because believe it or not, back when I was in high school, I had some issues with math and so on and so forth, so I had a tutor. And he was a guy. Real cool. And one day, I was sitting in his office. Me and him talking, just having casual conversation. And he said, you're the best person ever. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Or something to that effect. And I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, what, man? You good? And I was like, no. And it was like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I'm not all that because of the fact that these kids keep teasing me because every time I go back, every time I gotta get changed and get ready to go home. And he was like, man, don't worry about them, man. They don't even know. I said, exactly. And I said, when I go home tonight, I'm gonna end it. Now, this was back in 2009. And I said, I'm just gonna go home, take a bunch of pills. And it was like, man, you're you're doing this for nothing, man. Don't go home and do that. Fast forward. He talks to my teacher. Oh, my teacher was like, don't go home and do what you're trying to do. You hear me? Don't go home and do what you're trying to do. And I was like, okay. But in my mind, I was still thinking that, I'm gonna go home and do what I was gonna go home and do, which was end it. Like, it wasn't gonna be no more Raphael Hardwick. So I get home, my counselor from the school called my house. And all I could hear my grandma say, what? She came back there, and y'all, I started bawling. I started crying. I literally just started crying with full of emotion because I was like, you really, at that point, I was just like, so you really thought about doing this. And my brother, he took it as a joke because he was like, he grabbed the, I had pills on my dresser. And he took one of the pills. And he started acting like he was going to overdose. Acting like he was overdosing. Oh, I can put the phone, but y'all still can't see. Well, maybe I can hold it like this. Yeah. So, and that was one of the most hardest moments into my life. And I told y'all this story, Tom, because I am having suicide ideations again. They're back. Will I react? Will I do anything? No. They're just suicide ideations. But I know that I'm gonna be alright. It's just my depression fucking with me, the sore fucking with me. It's just a lot. And I know what y'all gonna tell me. It's somebody worse off than you. But the fact of the matter is that I'm gonna get through this. Um, I hope y'all like this video. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a like and comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.